근데 이제 두 달 조금 남았네. 내가 이번에 많이 듣고 왔어. 형들이랑도 얘기 많이 하고. 얘랑 나랑 동반 입대하잖아.
아, 뭐, 진영 말로는 막, 동반 입대하면 막, 진짜 막, 뭐, 10년 지기도 친구도 싸운다, 막. 아, 뭐, 진영 말로는 막, 동반 입대하면 막, 진짜 막, 뭐, 10년 지기도 친구도 싸운다, 막, 이러는데.
근데 그거는 맞는 말이긴 해. 근데 그거는 맞는 말이긴 해.
이거 한국. 이거 한국만 한 거야? 앨범 수록곡? 오늘 하루 만에 녹음 마쳐야 돼.
losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it, and I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
What's wrong and why you never said you felt that way? And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. As you fade away. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling, I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.
정국이 또 파이팅 넘치게 또 잘 자지.
But all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel it's tense, don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. In my veins, I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
라이브는 확인을 해보니까 해도 된다고 오늘 휴가 도중에 라이브를 켰습니다. 보고 싶었네. 연결. 건강하고 밥도 챙겨 먹었고 지금 제 계급은 상병 4호봉이고요. 내년 3월에 아마 병장 1호봉 달지 않을까 싶습니다. 이렇게 장비들 이렇게 돼 있고 여기는 제가 좋아하는 거 해놨고 여기 잔들 이렇게 다 해놓고 이렇게 쭉 다 해놓고 여기는 이제 리큐르들이랑 막 그 칵테일 만드는 것들 이렇게 해놨고 스키저 있고 뭐 여기 이제 뭐 노래방 장비랑 이제 여기 사운드 윈터 어헤드 가사를 몰라도 이 노래는 많이 들었지. 가사를 모르는데
처음 이제 비영이 뮤직비디오 앞편 나왔을 때 보여줬는데 영상미가 영화 같아.
I'm with you 이거밖에 모르겠어요. 윈터 어헤드는 저기 뭐야 제가 잘 모르는데 연습하면은 또 들고 올게요. 뭐 요리했냐고요? 저 되게 다양하게 많이 하는데 한식은 이제 웬만해서 다 하는 것 같고 근데 좀 조리 과정이 좀 달라요. 너무 대량이다 보니까 거기서 구울 수가 없어. 뭔가 약간 조리거나 삶는다는 느낌이 맞는 것 같아. 최대한 맛있게 하려고 노력은 하고 있는데 그게 쉽지가 않아요. 요령을 좀 찾고 있긴 한데 어려워. 대량 조리가 진짜 어렵더라고요. 군대 안에 있으면서 발성에 대한 그런 생각들이 너무 많으니까 이제 연락처는 알아요. 제가 효진이 형 연락처를 알아서 저 선배님 곡 연습 중인데 노래를 어떻게 그렇게 잘 부르시냐고 저도 좀 알려주시면 안 되냐고 하니까 나중에 기회 되면 한번 보자고 이렇게 하시더라고요. 꼭 봐요. 저녁 하기 전에 볼 수 있으면 더 좋을 것 같긴 한데. 간다 뿅 빠이.